Hello, everybody. My name is Holly Bourne. I am the author of the Yearbook and 9 other YA novels, and I am delighted to be virtually declaring YALC 2021 open for this moment forward. It's here. YALC is here. It is quite obviously not the YALC we all wanted it to be, especially after missing YALC last year. None of us are standing in a very long queue for the toilets. We're not just passing every other person dragging a whole suitcase of books behind them on wheels. We've probably eaten at least one vegetable today, something that I never achieve at the normal YALC weekends. And it's really sad to just be here talking to a computer screen rather than seeing all your amazing costumes and t-shirts and tats and merch that you've collected at the stands that you've been at all day. So it's not quite the same, but it's better than nothing. And as someone who's been lucky enough to attend every single YALC since the beginning, I am really thrilled to be welcoming you to this year's. So why is YALC so important and amazing? Just because it is, it's always the highlight of my year. It's literally just in the diary. I'm like not doing anything else apart from going to YALC. And I think there's just something so magical about this weekend because it's just bringing together enthusiastic people who aren't afraid to love things and aren't afraid to love stories. And to me, those are just the best people. And it's just like this incredible room full of positive energy. I really believe enthusiasm is just this energy that cannot be matched. And loving something and meeting somebody else who loves something as much as you, it's just, you can't really bottle that apart from when you're at YALC. It blows me away. Every year, I always come back just feeling so excited about being part of this world. I feel like everyone feels really themselves at YALC, feels safe to be themselves, feels safe to be as kooky, as strange, as into something as they want to be, and just know that there's no judgment. It's completely a welcoming environment. And whether you're a debut author or a blogger or someone who's just kind of been going year after year and really knows everyone, I just feel like everybody's being friendly. Everybody's kind of out there wanting to make new friends, and everyone's just there because we love books and we love YA fiction so much. And it's just a wonderful thing to bring people together. So I'm just going to talk through some of my favourite memories of YALC just to get us back in the zone. So my top 5 memories of YALC are: number 1, first ever YALC, which was founded by the genius that is Mallory Blackman, and I still remember her opening speech, which she did in Klingon. Is that how you pronounce it, Klingon? Just like, she just can't be topped as a person, can she? That was great. My first YALC in general was one of my favourites because I was a debut novelist back then. I had just published my book Soulmates. I had never really done a public event before, and actually in the first YALC I was so nervous that I was actually sick just before I went on stage. And was, when you're a debut author, you're not sure if people are connecting with your books or not, or if you're just kind of, just speaking to the void. And I still remember the signing queue for Soulmates after my first YALC event. I went home and cried tears of happiness. And I was like, wow, people have read it and they're being really nice about it. And I've met all these other wonderful people today. And I just felt really excited to be part of such an incredible and supportive community. My third favourite YALC memory has to be Non Pratt shaving her head for charity. What an incredible person that she is. And I still love that everyone was kind of chanting and cheering around her being kind of ceremoniously shaven, just as Benedict Cumberbatch was being taken to an event. And I think he thought he'd wandered into some sort of cult-like experience. And yeah, it was just hilarious. Another favourite memory is Who Was There the Year, where there was somebody cosplaying as Peter from the Hunger Games, and he was wandering around with a baguette, and somebody else at YALC was dressed as Katniss. And I just remember all day going, you've got to find Katniss or you've got to find Peter, and they kept hearing about each other And then towards the end of the day, they put a picture on Twitter and they found each other and he was giving his bread to Katniss. It still just brings me so, oh my God, I miss YALC so much. Can you tell how much I love it? Oh, it was so great. And oh, just my final memory, is all the cosplay ever. Just the incredible intricacy and time that people spend making all their costumes. If any of you going in cosplay virtually, please put it online, please tag in YALC, let people see your incredible costumes. I just think YA books are such an incredibly transformative thing to be a part of. Writing YA books, editing YA books, cheering on YA books, reading YA books. I really truly believe that giving the right book to the right teenager at the right time can change their life, can save their life. And it's just wonderful to spend 3 days sweating and not eating anything apart from crisps and standing in very long queues to the toilet, just to be with people who understand the importance of stories for teenagers and how to never underestimate stories to teenagers, to never undermine teenagers, to give them the respect that they deserve, and yeah, to write books that help teenagers make sense of their lives and at the same time help them understand their lives a little bit better. Children's publishing is great. YALC is great. I think I've just been gushing now for 10 minutes. I'm really sad I can't be there to talk about the yearbook, which is also to do about the legacy of stories, but here's to next year. Fingers crossed by then we can all get back and be there in person, and just it's going to feel even better with 2 years away from it. But YALC is not cancelled this year. It's going ahead this weekend, and I am here to officially declare it open. Welcome to YALC 2021. Just go check out all the incredible events taking place, put on your costumes, get your pile of books ready, and get ready to spend loads of money on more books. And yeah, I'll see you next year, but enjoy this year, and thank you so much for coming. Bye.